In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to implement an edit text control in an Android application, and it is one of the most used controls, and I am sure in your development in Android you will always come across it. So in our project, we are going to see how we can be able to interact with the edit text control, also in combination with other controls. So in my case, I will come here to the common or to the text, and there is the text view. Basically, the text view purpose is to just display text information, and here we've got the plain text. Now this is the edit text, and as you can see, as you scroll down, there are other variations of the edit text. You will know that it is an edit text because there is an underscore in between the letters A, B. There is an underscore. So that is the edit text, and there are different variants. But for the purpose of this recording, I am going to use the plain text. And also I am going to add a button. So in this project, what happens is that I will type something in the edit text, and when I click on the button, that information or the contents of the edit text will be displayed on the text view. It is going to be as simple as that. So let's switch to the XML editor by clicking on the text tab here at the bottom. And as you can see, I am using a linear layout. That's why my controls are ordered vertically, because also there is the vertical orientation here. And this is the text view, which just displays text information, and I will name it label. Then I will also make some few changes. I'll set the margin to 20 dp, and I will also change the text size to around 24 sp. And as you can see here, the text size has changed. I can also use the 28, and you can see the text size has changed. I can also change the text color. I can say text color, and I will use some of the default colors that are provided by the project. When I create the project, there are default colors that are provided. I will use the color accent, that's somehow reddish, but you can also hard code the color that you want as a hex code. I will do the same with the edit text. I will call it text box. For those who come from Windows development and even web development, they understand the language text box. The edit text controls in those other platforms are mainly called text boxes. And I will set padding to 10 dp. I will also change the text size to around 28 sp. And as you can see there, I might also change maybe the text color, and I will hard code this time. I will give it a pink color. Yes. Then I will come to the button and I will name it BTN, and I will also do the same. I will change the background color, and I will give it maybe a green. So I'll use a hex code 0, and that's a green. And maybe I give a text color, maybe white. So that's, I should have put a hash in front. So this is, yes. And maybe I change the text size to 22 sp. Now it can be visible. The design is not really perfect, but also it is to show you that it's possible to be able to design the controls in a way that you like, and it's very possible. So at this point I will switch to the main activity.java, and here I'm going to write code to implement the click event to capture information from the edit text and display it on the text view. So I will create variables for the edit text called text box, and for the text view called label, and also for the button, and I will call it btn button. Okay, it had to be imported here at the top, that's why it was complaining. And I will instantiate the controls using the find view by ID method, and I'll say text box equals find view by ID r.id dot text box. Then I will also say label equals find view by ID r.id dot label, and I will also do the same for the button, btn find view by ID, and I will say r.id dot btn there. And now I'm going to implement the click event for the button. So I'll say btn dot set on click listener equals new view dot on click listener, and inside the on click method I'm going to write code to capture the click event, or to handle the click event. And here I will create a variable called str, which is of string type. Then I will say text box. Now I will capture the contents of the edit text. Then I'll say get text dot toString. Then I will display that information in the text view, or our label. Then I'll say label dot set text. Then I will give the information the str. So that is what we need, and now I will run my application so that we can test it and see that it works well. So there's the text view, there is our edit text, and there is our button, and I will write a name, maybe Sammy, and there it appears on the text view. I will also maybe write computer coding, and it appears on the text view. So that's how we implement the edit text in Android, and thank you for watching.